you know what? It's time for kick in the pants. Somebody needs a motivational kick in the pants.
They can't see it.
Put the sign up. Somebody needs a motivational kick in the pants. You know, I'm getting up. You're getting a motivational. I'm getting out from behind the screen. Motivational kick in the pants. Listen, I'm talking to you right now. You know what? You're sitting there and you're going, the economy's bad. Oh, it's so crazy. Real estate's so crazy. Let me tell you something. You're exactly the same exact person that 3 years ago during the bubble was like, oh, there's no motivated sellers because prices are rising. I can't find a deal. And now you complain, oh, there's no buyers. All you do is complain. You find a reason to find a problem with everything. You complain and you never see a solution. Then you wonder why you don't make money. You don't have a bigger bank account, and you don't find success. Let me tell you something. If all I did was look at problems, I would have dropped VDF. I would have put a match to it about 3 months ago because
4 months ago.
About 4 months ago, and I would have went on vacation instead. But I've overcome. We've come into challenges, and we keep pressing on every single day because we have the vision and we know we're going to succeed. We're not giver-uppers. We're not losers. We're not quitters. We're here to succeed, and that's the same thing for you. So don't make excuses. Don't blame it on the economy. Don't look outside. Don't say, oh, because of my neighbor or because my girlfriend dumped me, I can't do real estate deals now. Kick in the pants. Get up. If you want to succeed, move forward because every single day, new millionaires are being made. Why not you?
That's right. And here's we go.
This is not a test.
This is not a test.
All right, so
I'm glad, Damian. I'm glad you took that session because the words would have been coming out of my mouth a little different.
Yeah, you would not have been family friendly.
I get excited about this stuff, but it's true. And not only that, you said something very important. Open up the door. Go to the mall. The malls are packed.
People are spending money every day.
Every day. Dude, we're spending money every day.
I had to walk. I wanted to go to Carrabba's 2 weeks ago. It was a Tuesday night in Spring Hill, Florida, which is in the middle of nowhere. At like 6:30, we couldn't get in Carrabba's. It was an hour wait. And Carrabba's charges like $18 for like macaroni.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, right?
Yeah.
So see with your own eyes. You know, you are your own economy, first of all, if you know that or not.
Right.
Create your economy. Like if you're broke, figure out how to get fixed and you're in the right place, but you got it. I mean, it's not like just know you're in the right place and do nothing. You have to put things together and make it happen. I think the process is fun. Cool.
Cool. All right.
Kick in the pants.
We're ready for our next segment coming up. So here we go.
Coming up. Here we go.
Brand new segment.
There we go. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome to spousal support here on. We're here on Late Night with VDF. It's getting so late, I don't even remember what show I'm doing anymore.
It's Late Night with VDF and
spousal support.
Spousal support. And Damian's going to take this, but I mean, you know, do you have that spouse or that partner that just is like, you know this can be done. You talk to people. You're watching us. You know it's real. You know this is all.
I thought I was going to take it.
You are, but I'm going to I'm going to intro you.
Thanks.
And you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you just don't know which way to go. You know you're going in the right direction, but at the same time you got the boat in full speed ahead, but the anchor's in the ground. So what we want to do is I'm going to turn it over to Damian because he's getting excited to talk about this. This is his gig and on this piece. So Damian, spousal support.
Okay, so first of all, for those of you that are singles out there, bachelors and bachelorettes, or it also applies to you as well. You know, it could be your friends, it could be your family. You know, I always say, you know, first of all, you have to realize that when you get involved in real estate investing, you're becoming an entrepreneur. You know, and that's a word that you won't see the late night guys on the TV that are like, you can buy a house for just $100. They never call you an entrepreneur. But the fact of the matter is, real estate investing is a business. And you are an entrepreneur. Now, granted, it's a phenomenal business and there's a phenomenal amount of money to be made. But when you're an entrepreneur, you're breaking away from the crowd, okay? You're saying, you know what? I don't want to work in a job. I don't want to be a wheel in the machine. I want to create the machine. I want to be the company. I want to be the boss. And when you break out, you're going to come into the people who love you most, who are going to often question what you're doing. And I'll give you a couple examples from my own life. Mom, you're out there. I love you. You know, but when I first started doing what I was doing, you know, I was holding the director level position in a subsidiary of a Fortune 500 company. My mom said, "Hi, honey." "Hi, Mom." My mom took an internet class. She's awesome. On the internet now.
No.
Oh, Charlene says, "Hi, honey." Uh-oh, I mistake my wife for my mom. Charlene, that was totally confusing. Yes, I know.
Hey,
I
Doug,
know you're my wife.
You got to keep it small screen, Doug, on this
Hi,
one.
honey equals Charlene equals Damian's wife. Yes, I know you're my wife, Charlene. I love you. So anyways, so my mom, when I quit my job to do what I do now, she actually called me one day crying, and she was like, "Damian," she's like, "you're so smart. You could do anything. Why are you throwing your life away?" Because she just didn't understand. She didn't understand the fact that I was tired of a job. I was tired of working for somebody else. I was tired of not having control over my income and my future, and I wanted something different. And so I broke away from that, and she didn't understand that. And years later, now that she recently came to visit myself, Charlene, and Starbuck in St. Augustine, she's like so happy for us, and she gets it now. But it took her a very long time, and that's the same thing. You know, I went to my brother's wedding in Las Vegas. I'm giving a lot of shout-outs to my family.
Absolutely.
Love the whole family. Starbuck the dog. We shout out everybody. We love our families. Kaj, you love your family, buddy?
I love my family, dude, and I'm actually... I got a program. I got some new effects. It's a shame you guys can't see the other video.
I'm sure you're doing a lot of special effects. Lou does special effects. That's why he's the REI automation wizard. But anyways, you know, I went to my brother's wedding in Las Vegas, and my brother's a plastic surgeon, and so we had all his like surgeon friends there. I mean, we're talking super successful, brilliant doctors. And they were down there, and they were hanging out by the pool, and I came down in my laptop, and they were like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm going to shoot some marketing videos." And my brother kind of chuckled, because I was always like the goofy kid, you know, the goofy, crazy Damian growing up. And he was just kind of like, you know, he kind of chuckled, but I knew he was like, "Man, my brother's just crazy. Like, what is he doing?" And he didn't understand that while he was on vacation, which was great, I was shooting a video, and during that vacation, I was making money even though I wasn't working.
That's great.
So while he's tremendously successful, makes money, but he's only making money when he's doing surgery and on the operating table, I shot a video, sent it out to tens of thousands of investors across the country, and I was making money while I was hanging out the rest of the weekend and doing other stuff.
That's awesome.
Which is really, really cool. And that kind of brings me to my wife. "Honey, this is your spot. I would have you on, but we'll have you on maybe tomorrow night." She feels a little better. She's feeling a little under the weather today. But, you know, my wife, because she just, you know, loves me so much, you know, from the time she met me, she was just like, "You know what, I don't really understand him, but I know he's going to be tremendously successful someday."
Absolutely.
I know that. And at the time, you know, I'll tell you, when we first met, I was still driving my Honda Accord, which I miss dearly. I wanted to drive it to 1,000,000 miles. I only made it to 250,000. But she knew that I was going to be successful, and she said, "You know what, I see it." So in your life, and the reason I bring up the examples of my mom and my brother and also my wife Charlene is that they all love me. They're all my family. They're all fantastic, but they didn't all understand what I was doing. So you have people in your life, a lot of them, who care about you, want the best for you, but they might not necessarily understand what you're doing, and that's totally normal. You know, don't get frustrated at them. Don't get bitter at them. Don't get angry at them. You know, try to explain, educate them, let them know it's really what you want to do. Let them know, you know, show them that it's legitimate. Show them that you're building a business, that this isn't just a pipe dream, that you really, you know, that you really have a plan, that you're going to go forward. And then share your successes with them. You know, share your joy with them, because when they see that, they'll start to see you're a happier person, you're a more complete person, and you know, if they really care about you, they'll get behind you. You know, so take that time, you know, bring them into that world, you know, slowly but surely. Don't force them in, and understand that it's totally normal that not everybody is going to get what you do. So, you know, love your spouses, love your family, show them that love, and you'll move forward in your business. So that's my spousal support.
That's great.
What are you doing?
I'm trying the concrete boots on.
What are they for?
For spousal support. Take them in the ocean. You're on the boat already, right? The anchor's down. Concrete boots works wonders in spousal. Joke.
So that is another. So that's why we have different points of view. You know, sometimes there's one point of view. Sometimes there's another. If Valentin was there, do we know where Valentin is?
Valentin.
Valentin. Valentin! Wait, how does he do that? Oh yeah, Valorant. I have the hard hat for it too. Seriously, what did Dina say when she first met you? You weren't as successful as you are now when you first met, were you?
No, I mean I was starting to become more successful.
But what did she think about what you did?
No one knows what I do. Like
Right.
even my parents, they still kind of know I do real estate.
Why is Mark drinking concrete?
Why is Mark?
That was a good one.
What's that?
He's still eating cookies.
Why is Mark drinking concrete? I wasn't drinking concrete. What I was doing, actually, this is a prop that we put together, and was sharing with you about spousal support.
This
and
has turned into
counseling.
spousal abuse,
This
starring Mark.
Well, it depends what you call abuse. And what happens is, you know, this is concrete. This is their feet with boots. They want to try on those nice new shoes. Just stick them in there and then just see what happens and go from there. But you know, when I first met Dina.
Hi,
Actually,
Dina.
Hi, Dee. But first time I met her, you know, actually it's funny. I met her out in front of a Wendy's parking lot, and I had a Range Rover. And
She wasn't working. Was she working at Wendy's?
No. She wasn't working at Wendy's.
Dude, why are you laughing? A lot of people work at Wendy's.
There's nothing
funny
wrong
about that.
Well, I mean, I'm not dating a girl from Wendy's, just so you know. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't date. That's not the girls I date.
What about Boston Market?
I will date those girls, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they bring chicken home. But
Honestly,
nothing wrong with it. But,
yeah.
you know, in all honesty, when I pulled up, Dina pulled up, she was in her Civic. She had a Honda Civic, and I had a Range Rover. Then I was starting to become successful. I was really starting to get into my groove.
Sure.
And she pulled up, and she said, "Oh my gosh, you have a Range Rover." I was like, "Yeah, we gotta go on a date real quick because I gotta take my mom and dad's truck back." I never was like, I always was jokingly,
Right.
you know, because I always I never came from money, so I didn't have anybody to mimic from. So what I did is, and you know, I'm not flashy and all that stuff when I was at that age, where I was kind of just like, you know, what do I do? But she does, you know, she gets it now, and she knows. Honestly, my biggest driving force is people watching right now.
Yeah.
You know, we can do this on our own without ever sharing.
Sure.
But that's no fun. I think there's huge value in sharing and bringing, you know, bumps, bruises, and everything to the table. And with Dina, you know, she supports me 110%. She's my biggest fan.
Yeah. So is
Now.
Charlene. Charlene's my biggest fan.
That's great.
She's #1 fan.
Yeah. So when you hang up from a call, a telecall, or you get done, the deal doesn't go through, she's like, it's no big deal, Mark. You teach people just to get up, dust yourself off, and move forward. And she's 110% correct. And you know, it's always great though to have that reinforcement. But keep in mind, I didn't have that for the first 6 years of my business.
Sure.
So.
And that's why you have us.
Yeah.
We believe in you. We believe in you.
110%.